weapons authorized by the UK, Canada, France and the Netherlands include missiles and probes. The United States has previously made a similar promise. One high-tech system from Germany is already in Ukraine. The promises come as Ukraine's allies from 50 countries meet at NATO headquarters in Brussels. Kyiv praised the summit as historic. Hours later, a Russian bomb blast hit the southern city of Mykolaiv on Thursday morning, officials said. Mayor Oleksandr Senkevich said the city was massively shelled, around 1 o'clock local time, 2300 Greenwich Mean Time. A 5-story residential building collapsed, the top 2 floors were completely destroyed, the rest under rubble. Rescuers are working on the scene, he said. It has been a particularly intense week in Ukraine, with Russia's heaviest bombing in months on Monday and Tuesday, with more than 100 missiles hitting energy infrastructure and other non-military targets, such as a children's playground. On the first day, at least 19 people were killed in attacks, including an attack on the center of Kyiv. Russian President Vladimir Putin said the missile strikes were in retaliation for an attack on a key bridge linking Russia and Crimea, the southern Ukrainian peninsula annexed by Moscow. Britain donates anti-aircraft missiles and hundreds of aerial drones to support Ukraine's intelligence and logistics capabilities. In addition to the 6 already delivered, it will also deliver 18 shells. Russia's latest indiscriminate attacks on civilian areas in Ukraine provide further support for those who want to protect their people, said Defense Secretary Ben Wallace. These weapons will help Ukraine protect its skies from attack and strengthen overall missile defense. U.S. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin said Wednesday after the Brussels meeting that we will do everything possible to make sure the Ukrainians, have everything they need to be effective. French President Emmanuel Macron said that Paris will supply air defense systems to Ukraine. In an interview with France 2 television, he did not specify which systems will be broadcast. But he said their main job is to protect the public from drones. The Netherlands announced a €15 million, £13 million, $1.5 meters supply of anti-aircraft missiles. Dutch Defense Minister Kajsa Ollongren said that Russia's aggression can only be answered with the unceasing support of Ukraine and its people. Canada has pledged more than $7 million, $3 million, £31 million worth of military aid, including satellite communications and drone cameras. Meanwhile, the Ukrainian military announced Wednesday that the first of several modern Iris TSLMs was delivered to Ukraine from Germany. He said the air defense system will help protect the country from terrorism. President Zelensky has been asking Ukraine's allies for months to provide air defense systems to create an air shield for Ukraine. In a video call late Wednesday, the Ukrainian leader said, "The bolder and more brutal Russian terror becomes, the clearer it becomes to the world that helping Ukraine protect its skies is one of Europe's most important humanitarian tasks of our time. I think we can handle this mission," he added. Russia has repeatedly warned Ukraine's allies against supplying Kyiv with advanced weapons, stressing that doing so would make them complicit in the war launched by Putin on February 2nd. The West accused Moscow of rattling the nuclear sword after a series of military defeats on the Russian battlefield.